Hello everyone. For my 50th episode of Card Show Finds, I'll recap my trip to Chicago and the 2025 National Sports Collectors Convention. I'll share with you how I tackled the world's largest card show and what I brought home at the end of my visit. You don't want to miss this episode. My week started the Sunday before the big show. I intentionally scheduled my work in the area for the same week as the National, and my plane landed at O'Hare well before lunchtime that day. So once I secured my rental car, I headed straight to Schererville, Indiana, and the baseball card exchange. After perusing all of the wonderful sights the store had to offer, I picked up a few sweet packs to share on this channel sometime in the future. Included were a 1984 Donruss baseball, a 1984 Topps football, and a 1981 Topps football. With my first treasure of the week in hand, I set my GPS for the 1-hour drive to my next stop, World Champs Sports Cards in Lisle, Illinois. Once there, I quickly spotted what I would eventually walk out the door with: a complete box of 1989 Topps football and a near complete box of 1988 Topps football. Leaving there, I headed for a small card shop not far from my hotel, Mark's Card Shop in Downers Grove, Illinois. It's a small shop that has mostly newer stuff, but I try to give some business to any shop I go to. So I bought the last 9 packs of 1989 Pro Set Series 2 football they had sitting on the shelf. Then I went to check into my hotel. After getting off of work Monday, I headed north to South Elgin, Illinois, and Shoebox Memorabilia. As usual, this shop did not disappoint. I was able to pick up these singles I needed, and a complete box and an almost complete second box of 1983 Fleer football. Leaving the office on Wednesday, I completed my work for the week. So I headed to Rosemont, Illinois, site of the Stevens Center and the National Sports Collectors Convention. Now, I've been to several nationals over the years, so I knew what I was getting into. So I developed a plan of attack to approach the show with this year. For this day, during the 4-hour opening night, my plan was to do a fast-paced blitz of all tables, looking specifically for vintage, unopened material. It took almost the entire 4 hours, but I completed my mission with the following findings: a 1986 Fleer football wax box, a 1984 and 1985 Fleer baseball rack pack, 3 1980 Topps football wax packs, 2 1981 Topps football wax packs, On a bundle deal, I got a 75-76 Topps Hockey Wax Pack, a 76-77 Topps Hockey Wax Pack, and a 77 Topps Football Wax Pack. A 1974-75 Topps Basketball Wax Pack. A 1975 Topps Football Cello Pack. A 1978 Topps Baseball Rack Pack. And on my way out the door, a 1991 Topps Traded Baseball Wax Box, just because it was cheap. With the opening of the show on Thursday, I entered phase 2 of my plan. Today, I would again cover the entire show floor, only at a slower pace, and this time I would be focusing on filling holes in my singles want list. I knew I wouldn't be able to efficiently cover all of the show if I had to search each vendor's table looking for individual cards, so I prepared a list of the specific items I was looking for. When I found a table that looked promising, I simply showed the dealer the list and they could quickly let me know if they could help or not. This greatly helped me navigate the show floor. At the end of day 2, I exhaustedly hauled the following back to my room. 9 1969 Topps Football 4-on-1 panels. 8 1961 Topps Baseball high numbers. 10 1966 Topps Baseball high numbers. 12 1967 Topps Baseball high numbers. 6 1961 Fleer Baseball logo decals. 14 1952 Wheaties singles. 4 1971 Milk Duds baseball singles. 1 1961 Post baseball single. A 1972 Kellogg's Roberto Clemente. 1 1974 Topps stamp panel. And a 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan. I also picked up 6 1987 Fleer football wax packs, 1 1986 Topps football cello pack, and this 1972 Topps football empty wax box. It was in rough shape and I ended up having to break it down completely in order to get it back home, but I hope to restore it to a presentable condition. Friday would be my last day at the National. I had no specific plans for the day, other than to casually stroll the aisles looking for items my previous 2 days' agenda had caused me to overlook, and to make any final decisions on items I was still contemplating. When the dust had settled, I had picked up these gems. 5 more 1969 Topps football 4-on-1 panels. 2 1970 Topps football glossy inserts. 4 more 1952 Wheaties singles. 5 more 1961 Fleer baseball logo decals. 18 1961 Fleer baseball World Series pennant decals. a 1974-75 Topps Wilt Chamberlain, and a 1966 Topps Football Funny Ring checklist. Some miscellaneous oddball items from a bargain box, and 4 well-loved baseball cards that I'm sure we'll find in a pack of heartbreaking baseball cards one day. More unopened hockey, including 4 1980-81 Topps packs, 1 1977-78 O-Pee-Chee wax pack, 3 1984-85 Topps packs, and 1 1987-88 Topps pack, 3 1986 Fleer baseball cello packs, 1 1983 Fleer football rack pack, and a 1973 O-Pee-Chee baseball wax pack. My most expensive pickup of the show, a 1976 Fleer football near set, missing just 2 cards. And because I'm a Cowboys fan, a 1972 NFL Players Association vinyl sticker of Dallas Cowboys rookie quarterback Roger Staubach.
How about them Cowboys?
As I was making my way towards the door to leave the 2025 National, I noticed on one vendor's table this 2-row shoebox. The sign on it intrigued me, so I stopped to take a peek. I won't say any more now other than I walked out the doors with that box under my arm, and you won't believe what I found inside it. But I'll save that for its own video because I think it deserves it. And with that, I bid a fare thee well to Chicago and the 2025 National Sports Collectors Convention. I hope you have enjoyed this recap of my pickups at the National, and I hope it has inspired you to get out there, visit those local card shows, visit those local card shops, and maybe next year visit the National Sports Collectors Convention and find you some treasure too. Thanks for watching.